We are live. Slay on
I've
Pride
got
Month.
Craig's
Yeah.
bandana.
She's bandana-ing it.
I realize I should bring this a little closer.
And look, we are wearing matching
We're
ding-a-lings.
matching.
I don't know what they call them. Hey, let us know in the chat when you can see us. Don't forget your thumbs. It's always appreciated. It doesn't cost you a penny. I did not plug my phone in. And also leave a comment because we pick winners from the comments for entries into our monthly appreciation.
Oh, you can see us.
You can see us. Let me do my again for you guys.
I just have Craig's bandana is my flag today.
Let us. I can't read the chat because I'm at the top to say the how to do's. And
thanks, Diane. So we sound perfect. Yeah, Diane says we sound good. I think us using phones is working. So I'm using my phone, but I'm reading the chat over here so I can still see what's happening. So when I'm gazing this way, I'm reading the chat. But yeah, say your how to duties.
All right, the how to duties. All right, the duties. Usually I'm on dog duty. Little Goblin Nisi, I went to the post office yesterday. We got your package. I just, before doing the live, opened up, as you could see, opened up your amazing package. I did also open up Rusty's stuff because I didn't know, but she hasn't seen it. So I'm going to give that to her for Saturday. But I'm wearing the earrings because look how perfect they match the outfit. Nisi sent us something. Leslie's Crochet Corner sent something. Also got my package from Frizzy, which I will show you guys here tonight. And the winnings from D, I'll have to do that in another video because there was so much other stuff and the video was getting too long, you know. So anyway, I want to say howdy do's, but thank you, Nisi. It's been a rough couple days for both Rusty and I, and that really truly, and Leslie as well, and Frizzy, it did truly help me get here where I am right this second, because it's been tough. But then Mama G is here. Hello, Anna Banana, and hello, Diane, my girlfriend. Thank you so much. D Yummy Elmo's in the house, and Michelle Parmigiano is in the house. Let's see who else is here. And thank you guys. Pinko Pal. And I notice even Genny Joe calls you Pinko Pal. I just love the fact that we totally desecrated your name. And it's okay. Amy Russo. Hello.
We created a new fun one.
Amy, Rusty just sent me your email with that question. We'll address that here.
Oh, thank you, Kendra. Kendra just gifted 5 members. Thank you, Kendra.
Thank you so much. And Jen's happy Nuke. She's saying hello to everyone, and I love how she does that. We do have a word of the day, guys. Just saying, if you don't know, it's a random word. Just type random words, and we'll let you know what it is. But then we'll pick a winner from everybody. Once everybody knows the word, we'll pick a winner. And Diane Sassafras is in the house. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hello, Kathy Baker. I hope you had a little more rain than we did today. I know Buffalo got some rain today, but we had like 15 minutes of rain. I was very disappointed. Hello, Bonnie, AZ Bonnie. Hello, and welcome in. And Mary Mayhem is here, and Bendy Jendy, girlfriend. Hello, Helix is in the house. Heidi B is in the house. Oh my gosh, thanks, guys. Always appreciate that you take your time of your day to be here with us. Let me see here. Oh, Moonlight Tracy. Thank you for being here. I know, right? I'm doing well. Hold on. It's hot. Well, you guys all know that it's hot. So, hello, Ms. Monica. Thank you for coming. Rebecca McCauley. Rebecca, I know every time I talk to you, I mention crows. I literally audio taped the crows in the backyard squawking because I didn't throw peanuts out for them. So I audio taped it. Hello, Crafty Witch is in the house. Suzanne is here. Hello, and thank you guys for being here. Flower, Tammy Flower. And Gladys is here. Hello, and thank you, Gladys, for showing up. And I'm almost at the end. Hello, Valley of the Dawns. Rainbow Denise is here. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, Kendall's Crochet with the K, Mandy Loin Brine. I have to always stop and think because I'm going to say it properly. So I want to, of course, massacre it. And then we got Chris's Kaleidoscope and Jessica Johnson. I sent Dory the information. Dory's sorry. She doesn't remember which pillow it is. We're all a mess. We all know it. Hello, Lisa. Deborah's in the house. And let's see who else. Kendra. We go this way. And hugs and kisses to all y'all, because you guys all rock. You guys are our friends. We are friends here. Truly. Oh my gosh. Let me
Family.
go. Oh, Marie Simpson is here.
Family.
Yeah, friends. Family. Yeah, we're family. Yeah, for sure. Marie Simpson, and hello, Pauline. If you're watching, Pauline. Hope the all is well over there. And I think I got everybody. Let's see. Oodles Vicky. Hello, Oodles Vicky. If I miss you, of course, it's never intentional. I'm just scooting down here. I see some words. Nova, hello, darling. And thanks for being here. Oh, I love the words. Hello, Mateo. It's good to see you. And let's see. Oh my gosh, it keeps going and going. Look at you guys with all the words.
I'm saying thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone that's chatting. We've been talking about it and how it helps, and I truly appreciate it.
Much.
I will say I have seen the word of the day at least thrice times, but it's probably been more, but I've seen it thrice times.
At least 3 times. All right. Yes. Hello, Gracie. Yeah, the chatting, and it's called engagement. It really helps Al Gore in its rhythms. Hello, Lana Banana. It's good to see you. And I think I'm almost to the end. Oh, thank you, Oodles Vicky, for that super chat. And we will address that in one hot second also. And don't let me forget Amy's question. And I think I got everybody. I don't know. I'm still going. Oh, hello, Ivy. Hello, darling. Think about you all the time. I've got your keychain hanging on my little crafting rollaway thing. So every time I look over there, I see it. Hey, Granny D. Hugs and kisses, woman. Thank you for the raid, as always.
Thank you, Gladys.
Oh my gosh, it's still going and going here, guys. Noelle Doodle is in the house. Thank you for being here, and hello, darling. And I think I got everybody, because now it looks like we're just getting lots of words. Yeah, you guys are doing good. I'm not
Yeah, we definitely got a few people that have it.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the word. I'm paying attention to the names as best I can. But I do believe I've seen that word.
Learn how your name is finger spelled, and I'm gonna try, because I'm trying to practice finger spelling better. I'm going to try to say yes, and then finger spell your name when you get the word the word of the day right.
Hello, Tammy.
If I catch it, I can't catch them all.
Stella's mom is here, and Karen JSP is here. Oh my gosh! Hope you guys are remembering to thumb us. I love the fact that I know we just say the most words that we can.
Benign things
that are kind of YouTube-ish. And Heidi B, I don't know if I said hello already, but hello again if I did, and hello if I didn't. Anyway, all right. First things first. Saturday is, and if I did miss your name, yellow looks good to me. Thank you, Ivy. Yeah, and orange. I don't know. I'm on this orange kick lately. Saturday is our end of the month gift away. We do 2 of them. We do a cat colony. So if you're a black cat member or a rainbow cat member, that's its own gift away. And then we do an appreciation gift away, which every gifted membership, hello, Brad, any super chat, super sticker, and you get entries. And also we give out them, hence the word of the day. The winner of that will get 10 entries. So, and then we do, like, if you leave a comment at the end, you get entered in again. And if you win that, you get 10 entries. So do drop your drops, and also drop the word of the day, and always drop your drops, even if we forget to say so. Pick one another up, show the Yarnalicious love, always thumb everybody that you go see because they like it.
Thumb them all, baby. Thumb them all.
So what I'd like to do real quickly is show you what's in the appreciation gift away. I'm not going to bother showing you what's in the members because that is already, we pick those names on the 15th. Hello, Paula, my sister from another mister. Those names we pick on the 15th. So if you become a member after that, you go into the following month. All right. So I'm not even going to show you what's in that, but I am going to show you what's the appreciation.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Real quick, jump in. Okay, so I can't pop comments up right now because I haven't, my laptop updated and now I have to like re-get into all my emails. So I can't get on. So I just have the regular YouTube up. But Amy, interestingly enough, Mama G also was attempting at some point, was going to get into sign language interpretation. When I was born, I had hearing and then I lost it for a short period of time and got it back. So that's something you guys both have in common, that you both
I was offered
passing of that. But I want to practice more.
Offered a 4-year scholarship to Central Connecticut University to learn from the Lions Club. Offered me a 4-year scholarship. Hello, Bud Files. Welcome in and thank you for being here. Hi, Nessa, darlings. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, we all got to catch up, man. I know it's everybody's slacking because this heat too isn't helping. But yeah, I was offered a 4-year scholarship, and both my children were very young at the time, and we won't get into why. But I was unable to accept that. It was a paid. I would have been hired the day of graduation as a sign language interpreter for the state of Connecticut. I would have been banking cash right now, but raising my children was more important. Anyway. So what's in this month?
With me, the community has me to thank for you not having that opportunity.
But then later on, I went for counseling and mental health counseling and addiction, drug addiction counseling. That's what I went to end up going to college for. But anyway,
what's in the bag?
Hello, Kimmy. Good to see you, and thank you for being here. Yeah, the word has been said. I'm going to give you, I'll tell you, it's an adjective. So it's
do you want to basement me while you show these so it's easier to see, or do you want me to stay here? Yeah. Okay, just checking.
You're fine. Yeah, no, it's smalls. But anyway, there's 2 of these. This is the bold, sweet roll bold, kind of rainbowy because, of course, it's Pride Month. Around here, it's Pride Year, all year.
Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen. And then 4 of the light rainbow ice yarns. I'm on the phone, so everything's backwards, so I just feel weird. Oh, Amy's, good job, Amy. Just saying to all y'all in the chat. There's 4 of these. And then we also, luckily that was in plastic. My floors are clean. A 3-pack of the Caron rainbow. I'm not going to go into all the deets, just, it's a 4-weight. There's a lot of yardage, and you get 3 of them, and it's that rainbow color. And also, these are not necessarily rainbow, but I think this is such a beautiful jewel tone colorway. And it's the Caron Skinny Cake. And I'm almost sorry that I'm offering it, to be honest, but I got so much yarn. This weight is a 3-weight, but there's 2 of them. And the yardage is a lot. There's 795 yards, and you're getting 2 of them. So that's going to be a nice long duster or whatever, your yarn, you do what you want. And then also thrown in there, Karen, is the Hobie Silly Sock. This is also in the, it's so hard to, I go backwards because of the phone. Hello, Panda. Yes. I was thinking about you today, Panda. Being that I'm your gay dad. So I was thinking about you. I don't have a mailing address for you, Panda. I wanted to mail you something. If you can email me that would be cool. Anyway, so what's in here is the silly sock rainbow, and then I dyed the 90-yard mini hank, so you could do the heel toe and cuff or whatever if you want to, or whatever you want to do. It's yours. But I haven't been dyeing yarn because I cut my finger. Did I say hi to you, Jessica Johnson? Yes, I did. I got a sliver, not to be gross, but I'm trying to not give you the middle finger here. I got a sliver from throwing wood, and I've done things and I can't get it out. And so I haven't been dyeing yarn, and then it's been very hot, obviously. So I did dye yarn early this morning. So I wanted to show you just the couple yarns.
Beautiful yarn
that I dyed. These are dip dyed, and unfortunately they're wool, Panda.
While you're showing those yarns real quick.
What?
My phone's going to die, so I'm going to grab a charger. My phone's going to die, so I'm going to grab a charger while you start with showing of yarns.
All right, so these do have wool, but Rusty and I will be doing the cotton yarn soon. Look at, I didn't enunciate my T on that one. Trying to not. But this is kind of rainbow. These are dip dyed. 437 yards, fingering weight, dip dyed. There's two of them. One of them is going into the monthly appreciation gift away with a small 90-yard hank. So you can make socks. So you're going to get a rainbow hand-dyed yarn because that's what I promised. So one is going to get, so both of the giveaways are going to get a hank of this rainbow dip dyed yarn that I did. All right. And I got the chartreuse is for one, and then I've got like a deep purple. So that's going to be for the other one. I don't know whichever's which, so it doesn't, you know. Oh, wait a minute. Jen's Hobby Nook. You got it. All right. So just to show you.
I just lost a light.
Oh, I only have one light on because it's too flipping hot to have any. I got the fan blowing on me because I couldn't stand it. I sat here for 2 seconds. Hello, Dawn and Ella. I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. I didn't have fun this morning. I've been waking up not well and then battling, but that's my own problem, my own cross to bear. Okay, so in the spirit of Pride Month and being that I haven't been dyeing yarn because it's been hot and other reasons, I just haven't been doing videos. I did do a video prior to this with the unboxings from Nisi and Leslie and Frizzy. And I'm going to do one with my winnings from D. So I will do that video as well. But I know I haven't been dropping videos. I've been just dropping shorts because I just haven't had I haven't been able to. But I did dye some more Pride yarn. There's 4 of these. I'm going to say right now, I don't think these are going to be available because I think I'm keeping them. Hello, Mary Wench. You wench, you Marianne. But look at these. Tell me these are not gorgeous.
I love those. Like, love those. I can't wait to see those worked up into anything.
Right? There's 4 of them. And the technique that I have, thank you so much, guys. The technique, now I've been dyeing fibers for probably 20 years. Dyeing yarn for maybe 4 years. I don't know.
But fibers, you've been dyeing fibers and hairs and other things. You've been dyeing stuff for a long time.
Probably 20 years of that. But this, probably longer actually. But anyway, I tried different types of techniques and I do not Google it. I just try stuff. I make it up myself. And this technique to get this kind of a look is a process. So I have to re-dye these without, I am keeping it as my secret. If you got enough money you want to pay me, I'll tell you the secret. But when I ever stop and if no one else is going to take over on this, I will give my secret away. But
I have never over on it.
Well, if you are, then I won't tell the secret to only you. But this process,
I can have a partner.
Yeah, no, you can, as long as you're going to take over with it. Anyway, so these here are probably not going to be available because I'm just very attached. Of course, I did just dye them this morning, so tomorrow I might feel differently. But in the spirit of that, when I hung those out, good job, Paula. I think y'all check out Paula and Nessa and Jen's Hobby Nook, and you know the word, and yeah, you guys got it. Noelle's got it. Everybody write the word hot, because it's flipping hot.
Yeah, just right hot.
All right. So I liked those 4 that I did so much. I'm going to back up so I can show you these, that I went back and did 6 more. Hello, Nisi, free handling Nisi. It's good to see you, girlfriend. Hey, write the word hot, and then also drop. Hello, Dee, my sister. She's in the house. Don't forget your thumbs, guys, but everybody write the word hot, and then we'll, and also drop your drops, pick one another up the whole 9 yards. All right, so this process, same process. There's 6 of these. This is a little less rainbow and more pride flag. Like, if you're familiar with the pride flag, you've got the pink, the white, and the light blue. That's the trans colors. So these.
And even where some of the colors overlap, you get the skin tones. You get some browns and other colors. So it really is the Philadelphia. That's the Philadelphia pride flag, is the one that has trans and the different skin tones, and then pride colors.
All of them. So this one really does represent all the pride flags, like the human flag. Beautiful. Yeah, because there's browns and all that. So there's 6 of these. Just saying. These are all the fingering weight, so they're all 437 yards of superwash, 100%, no, 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. And they're just the slightest bit damp, because I just washed them this morning, but it is 8 million degrees out. So those are available. All right. So Amy had a question about the difference between merino wools, superwash, all this kind of stuff. And I don't know all of the specifics. If anybody in the chat can help, you be right back. You go ahead, Denise. Do whatever you got to do, girlfriend. I do know that, like, I'll sometimes write superwash. I'll do SW merino, which is superwash merino, which those are superwashed merino. It's an extra process so that the yarn doesn't felt during hot, sudsy agitation. And you need hot water to dye them. So that doesn't stick together in felt. Whereas this zebra yarn, and if anybody else has more information you could share so that Amy and all of us other people that don't know the difference will learn, because that's always wonderful. Never too young to learn. Superwash has the D. You didn't finish that sentence. You're like me, cutting your sentences off. This beautiful zebra yarn is not superwashed. This particular one is not superwashed. You're close, Brad.
Len walked out of it.
All right, there you go. I had a feeling that Nessa was going to drop the education bomb because she knows so much. Yeah, merino is a certain type of wool. There's all kinds of different kinds of wool. Merino is a nice wool, and it is from the different sheep, the different breeds, like you have breeds of animals, have different types of wool. And merino is one of them. Hello, Arrow Lover. Write the word hot, Arrow Lover, and also drop if you want to drop your channel link. But this is not superwashed, though we are able to dye it and use it. You just don't want to wash it and agitate it with hot soapy water. unless you did want to crochet with this and make a big pocketbook and then run it in hot sudsy water and agitate it. That would make it felt. Okay? So some of the fibers, the fiber that I buy, and I don't have any here to show you, but it's fiber. Did I lie? I feel like I brought them in here. Maybe it's in the other room. Hold on one second. I thought I brought it in here, but maybe I didn't. Anyway, the fibers that I buy, bags of fiber, are not super washed because we use them to wet felt and also needle felt, and you don't want it super washed. So I hope that that helps. And of course, other people have dropped some other pertinent information. All right, so there's that. Thank you for asking, Amy. I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, that's a fun question. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah.
I would like to learn more about that side, because like I'm gonna figure out how to crochet at some point, but I'm more interested in the different types of yarn, the why certain yarns are better than others, what happens to yarn from the animal it comes from to the processing to that part. Like that's the side that intrigues me. So please.
Panda said he looks like a wet felted panda after a shower. I'll have to, if I ever needle felt again, Panda, remind me. By the way, Rusty, I don't know if I'm pointing at her or not, because I don't know where we are on the screen, but her nickname is Amanda Panda from birth. I don't know if I ever told you that, but she had a whole bunch of stuffed pandas and all that, because we called her Panda growing up. But I'll have to needle felt a panda. I haven't needle felted in a while. I might needle felt soon, because I need to needle felt this out of my finger because it still hasn't come out. Anyway, so Denise is back.
The one that has speckles in it. Okay. What type of wool is the one that has speckles in it? Are you talking about the zebra? Is that the zebra yarn?
Hello, Sift and Soil. It's good to see you. Welcome in, and write the word hot, because I know you are.
Anna, if you're talking about the one that has speckles in it, like the yarn, can you show the yarn again from the one that you just showed, the zebra? Are you talking about that one, or are you talking about tweed?
When you're talking about speckles, are you talking about the yarn that's shiny with the stellina or the lurex? Because there is, thank you, Paula. There is what they'll do in the process of creating the yarn, spinning it. They'll add a stellina, which is I don't know what it's made out of, maybe like a polyester, that is woven into the process of making the yarn. I know I have some here. I just don't see it right in reaching distance. And I'm wearing a mini dress, by the way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's that hot that I'm wearing a mini dress. That's added in. You also, in the process, could put silk and spin with. I wish Katie's Been Yarnified was here. Hello, Shelly McGoy. I wish Katie's Been Yarnified is here, because she spins yarn. Oh my gosh, her yarn is so amazing. Yes, I got these from Nisi, Little Goblin, my little goblin friend. And I'm going to show you what else she made. And I want to show you what you sent too, because it's amazing. But I'm going to go off screen and vape if that's on your Bendy Bingo card. So anyway,
we need to plan a Bendy Bingo soon.
What I showed you there with the rainbow yarn and all the other rainbow stuff, that is going to be, then we're going to pick from all the people's things this Saturday. Okay, so any of the call to action, I think they call them, super chats, all that, that's all going to go in for this Saturday. All right, so I just wanted to show you that. Anyway, you have anything to say before I keep babbling on? Oh, Rudy's in the house. Hello, Rudy.
Oh, I've been typing. That's why I'm awkwardly like here, because I'm typing and my phone is here, but the chat is there. So that's what I've been typing to people in the chat. I mean, I have random stuff I can talk about, but yeah, what were we doing?
I don't want, I always monopolize everything. I did do an unboxing. I'm not going to show you everything that's in the unboxing, but I will show you the couple of things. So little goblin.
Why don't you show a couple cute things? Because I have taken in this much liquid already because it's really hot here and I didn't drink enough water. I didn't drink like any water today at work because of reasons and anger.
Yeah. Hello, Leslie's Grocery Corner. Leslie, thank you. I got your
I'm going to go fill up with another one of these.
Those are nice, right?
Look what happened to this. Those? I don't remember this being there when I put this in the fridge, but yeah, this blackberry tangerine has got my everything when it comes to liquid. So I'm going to go put 2 of these in this cup with some ice cubes.
Oh, Zoila's in the house. And hello, Sandra. Sandra's in the house as well. And hello, Gail. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Don't forget your thumbs. Type the word hot. That's the word of the day. We figured it out. So you came in. Now we know. So type the word hot. And I'm not ordering. I'm just suggesting. And then we're going to pick a winner from that to get 10 entries into the monthly appreciation giveaway, which is all rainbow yarns, ice yarn. I showed it earlier, but we got a lot more new people. There's, thank Paula. Thank you so very much. It's so appreciated. Sock yarn from Hobie, which is the rainbow. And then I made a little 90-yard mini hank that I dyed. But I also dyed today, I dip dyed some rainbow yarn, which is also sock weight. And I'm going to throw that in there as well. You're going to get a hank of that with one of the little mini hanks. So, and then there's other stuff. It's in the beginning, but we're going to pick that Saturday. So I want you to know. So anyway, I think I said Alley Cat Kimberly. I'm pretty sure I said hello to you. Look what Nisi, amongst other things, many other things, Nisi made this and sent this to me. Tell me that's not the absolute most adorable, oh my goodness, bat. And it has the little rings on the feet, so it's perfect for me to attach and hang the way it likes to sleep. I am in love with this little guy. And I'll show you right side up so you can see his cute little face. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. And Zoila, I love you, girlfriend. So that was from Nisi, one of the many things. And then also these adorable earrings that happen to have matched my outfit. And then Leslie sent, I don't want to show everything because I want you to watch the video because I haven't been dropping videos. So please watch the video that I drop. I'll probably drop it Friday. Hello, VJ. It's good to see you. Hello. Write the word, it's okay, be delayed. Write the word hot and then also write the word drop. And I always encourage everybody to pick one another up, go over there, watch, subscribe, watch at least 5 minutes. Thank you, Kevin from Tuber Chat for that information so that sticks and it also shows engagement. Leave a meaningful comment. But these were from Leslie. And in the video, I say this, but to me, this is Freudian's id, ego, and super ego. You know, like the little devil and the little angel on your shoulder, and then the one that says, don't listen to the bad guy. So those are the cutest little kittens. So I got those from Leslie, and there's other stuff. Like I said, and Leslie sent stuff to Rusty, but I didn't open that because that wasn't for me, but I did open the stuff for Rusty from Nisi because I didn't know. And then I also wanted to show what I got from Frizzy. So yeah, no, Leslie, it's adorable. And it really did. Hello, Doneen. And hello, Angela. And Beth, Adventures from Beth is here as well. Oh my gosh, you guys. Write the word hot. That's the word of the day. And we'll pick a winner at probably around 7 o'clock. You're multitasking, Vicki. Yeah, I'm always my brain is always multitasking. All right, so Frizzy B. Drop your drop, Frizzy. And also, Leslie, please drop your drop. This is one of the things that
I'm going to, real quick, I'm going to hop in here before you show this, while you're showing this. Frizzy, drop your drop. And please follow this amazing human. Their lives are very similar to what we do, where you're just hanging out, having a good time, super comfortable, super wonderful. And not only that, but they're so talented. It's insane.
Oh, yeah.
And here is one of the many things.
This is one of the many things, and so professional, like
Yes.
this is one of her yummy cats. She had an auction. I bought 2 of them, and the orange ice cream I'm keeping. Just saying. This one I'm going to keep. It comes with a little spoon because it's a Sunday. But wait till you see this.
So cute.
Took off the lid. And there's tissue that fell out. Look at absolutely.
Look at him.
It's black, so it's a little hard to tell, but it's got see the tail on the back and the little feet. But tell me that is not so cute. I love all these amigurumis. And I put a lot of my amigurumis in my, you're right, Dawn? It's so adorable. I put a lot of my amigurumis in my flower room, my plant room. And because they just go nice there. And it brings me joy because that's my happy place. Right? Isn't it adorable? No, Frizzy is incredibly talented. I know these were auctioned, and I believe that she is not making anymore. So if you are interested, please get a hold of her. Because I don't know if they all sold or what she still has available, but I will tell you that what a lovely gift. Hello, Sunita, you beautiful, beautiful human. My giant Mel is watching my stash. Sunita, I'm confused. So that comment is confusing me. So I'm thinking of Lithalia's little.
Frizzy does have some more left for dibs. Check their posts.
Then definitely get over there, guys. I'm sorry, I'm screaming. Hello, Brenda Young. Oh my gosh, I think of you all the time, Brenda. I have your Christmas things that you made out all the time, and literally, hold on, Brenda. Oh, they're attached.
Oh, just me here. I was looking at the chat and I didn't realize Mama G got up because she's in the chat still on my screen. And I was like, oh, it's just me. Hey.
Brenda's here. Brenda's here. Brenda, your Christmas guys are in my house, but these are hanging in my Zenden. Brenda made these for me a while back. We were doing like a every month sending something. And it's a little witch and a little bat. And then she did the wind chime. And then there's
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
And then the little cauldron. And they hang up on my window. I had to knock all the other stuff off because they hang in my window 365.
Well, they were in your kitchen. They were in your kitchen for a while, and then you moved them to your Zenden.
When I designed the Zenden, I brought them up here because this is my happy place. It's a little bit got a lot of yarn in here and bags of yarn that I've got to get rid of. Hello, Regina. I don't know if I said hello, Regina Layfield. But Brenda, yeah, your items are still around my house, and I don't contact a lot of people. I'm not a big phone person. Occasionally I talk to Dee. I talk to Dory. There's a couple people that I chat with a little bit on the phone, but Rusty could even tell you I don't even really chat with her on the phone. And I talk to my sister. And I don't really do a lot. I'm not a big chatty person. I don't do a lot of social media. So
thank you, Pandemonium.
It's not that I don't think about people and I don't care about people. I just am a recluse. Hello, Linda Fisk. It's good to see you. And thank you so much for being, and let us know if we get near to 100 thumbs, because we can't tell. We don't have that on our thing. But anyway, yeah. So it was good to see you, Brenda. Oh, I was going to show you these cute little stickers from Frizzy as well. Frizzy is also an artiste of drawing and such. But she writes books too, children's books. Frizzy, I don't know if you know, I wrote a couple of children's books.
Oh, we've chatted.
Way back in the day. Yeah, way back in the day. But these are the little ice cream cone. That must be Star, which is the one that I have. And here's Star being a star. Sorry about the glare. And it even comes with its own little like card that you get. You know, I think it's just. And then she drew this. This is in the back of the package. Just so professionally done. Like, I can't even. There's no words. There's no words. Also not a phone person, right, Nova? Yeah, I if I get on the phone, like if I'm on the phone with Dee or my sister, even Dory, if I get on the phone, it's 2 or more hours usually. It's a long conversation. So maybe that's why I'm not a big phone person. Even the man that lives here sometimes, he calls me every night. And I maybe am on the phone with him a minute, 2 minutes, depending on what happened during the day. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely drop your drops. Oh, guys. You guys make me so happy. So what do you think, right? Pretty or what? And Panda, if you're still here, and I know Kathy's allergic to wool, once we start doing, it smells good. Once we start doing the cotton, I'll try to, and Rusty, because she's going to be doing it, but we'll try to almost recreate this concept. So I'm really loving the fact that this is literally representative of all the flags. It's all the colors. But yeah. So there's that. We didn't do any housekeeping. Well, a little bit.
I definitely want to plan, and I don't know if it should be, so what do we got? Should we try to do Bendy Bingo sometime next month? We haven't done a Bendy Bingo in a bit.
So this is June. We're almost at the end of June. So June, Saturday is going to be our, we'll pick a winner, pick our winners. And Dee will also have her, wait a minute, this Saturday?
This Saturday is the end of the month, yes.
Dee, is your big box picking this Saturday also? Hello, Kirsten Ames, Stell. I think, I don't know. I don't have a calendar. I don't know what day it is. I don't work anymore, so who cares what day it is? But I think this Saturday, allegedly, is also Dee's big box drawing. So that's we'll be picking winners Saturday. Yes. Okay. All right. Confirmation. It's been confirmed. I feel so weird with the earrings. It's been so long since I've worn them, but these are really nice because they're wood, so they're very lightweight. But aren't they pretty? Little.
I love those.
Yeah. No, they really, and I don't even hardly feel them except for when they're hitting against my skin. Oh, it's all right. If you mess up, Arrow Lover, we mess up everybody's name. So in this, you're safe here to mess up people's names. And Brad's dropped. Why'd you pick that up? That'll be funny. But anyway, yeah. So it was started out to be a not such a good day. I did go to the post office yesterday. Yes. I tried, folks. You guys know I'm not complaining either, but you know that I make a gallant effort to try to get out of the house, to go anywhere. I will get dressed, put a little face on, get the keys, and not be able to leave the house. So the agoraphobia aspect of this has progressed more than I've ever experienced in my life. And I did, though, yesterday I got up really early before it got hot, had all the packages ready. There's a couple packages that didn't have addresses. I didn't see Cynthia Bailey's address I need. And so I got into the car, and again, it's like 6 miles down the road. but I did get down about halfway and started, and made it to the post office, and they don't open till 9. I didn't know that, and I was there like 20 of, so then I was getting freaking out a little bit in that little area. At least it was air conditioned, and waiting when they let me come in early, because they just are such a Wayland post office. I cannot praise enough, because they're friends. And even the girl came out and she gave me a hug. I mean, they're just incredibly wonderful, and they understand. I feel like they know that I'm not doing well. They'll take over and all that. But anyway, I did get there, so your stuff's on its way if you're waiting on anything, except for Cynthia Bailey and I think Tina. I didn't have her address, so those two things are not mailed out yet. But we will mail those out when we pick our winnings on Saturday. We'll mail that with that, because it's tough. Oh, I didn't show you this from Nisi. And in the video, I explained to you that this is actually chapstick or lip balm. It's a little bat. And I was like, this is perfect because mine is run out, and I'm going to use it right now. And it's purple.
Look at that. Lip in the chaps.
Hello, Mama Gwen, my girl. Hello. Yeah, because I'm at the point where I have to like stick my fingernail into the chapstick and then wipe it on my lips. So I really needed lip balm, and that was in the package. So it's like Nisi especially, not that other reviews don't know, but when you watch a video, you'll understand what I'm saying. It's like Nisi has ESPN because she sends stuff that she doesn't even know that we are going to use or need. So it's just, unless she has the house bugged. I don't know now. Conspiracy theory. Sometimes just thinking about going out makes me sick. Yeah, my stomach was twisted. Hello, Jeanette Egan. How are you? And Maritza. Hello, Maritza. Hey, don't forget, write the word hot in the comments. That's the word of the day. We're going to pick that in about 10 minutes. And also drop your drops. And Zoila, I love you, girl.
While you're doing that, you go off and vape. I would like to, so somebody did ask me, you have a bee tattoo. Here's a fun story about this. That was my very first arm tattoo on this arm, and it was done by Evan, whom was, I don't know what you call, like, so Craig was a tattoo apprentice and Evan is the shop owner. I forget what the shop overlord, Craig's overlord of tattooing, whatever you want to call that. But I got this done from his other shop that he used to work. And then a few years later, he opened up his own shop and Craig ended up apprenticing under him. So this is my very first New York tattoo. And yes, it's a bee, but I need him to like redo a bit on the face so it stands out a bit more before I finish this arm off. Because we're getting close. I don't have much space left on this.
I know, you're running out of skin. I just want to tell you that the bat's squishy. So this is good too for tactile. Though my hand is sweaty and sticky, so it's like sticking. Yeah. Yeah, no, she has some cool tattoos. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. That's cool. That looked so flippin' painful. And I watched that Ink Masters. I binge watch that on Mondays and on Fridays.
This made me change my mind about ever wanting to do like a under the hair head neck tattoo. Getting this done right on my bone. That made me change my mind about, oof.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant. When it's right on a bone, it's not pleasant at all.
Yeah, when they tattooed my ankle and it hit that ankle, well, everywhere on me is a bone anyway, but it just felt like it was just ripping the skin like a claw, ripping my skin. Pretty much don't go out unless I have a doctor's appointment. Same here, Amy. I can't even make it to doctor's appointments. The last doctor appointment I made, we had to stop. I didn't know if I could make it, and thank Rusty for going with me as always. But and she's the only reason I was able to make it there. But she asked the doctor, and the doctor actually has approved for me, because of what's going on now, to do Teletubby ones where you just do on the phone. So that's
not
good.
Teletubby, but like Zoom like things.
Yeah. Like they did during the COVID time. Yeah. Yeah.
But they did. I asked, and I was like, listen, we're at the shop right now. We're sure she feels comfortable. We still have 10 minutes to get to you guys. We're almost going to be late. But in the future, if this happens, can we turn around and in the last minute? So it wasn't just approving them, it was approving very last minute. Can we switch to some form of Zoom chat or phone thing? So now we know when we're going to the doctor. So this is just another comfort for Mama G to have when we're driving there. If they've got a halfway point, in worst case scenario, in that halfway point, I call them like, we're going to be late for the Zoom chat, but we're coming. And they can always push the Zoom chat till later or whatever. But it's been approved, which is awesome, because in places, if you don't make it to appointments, they just out. So the fact that this was approved for us is good.
Yeah, and I just was noticing this is nice. Oh my God, this thing does not let me. I apologize, guys. I try to go back when I see something here, but went back too far. Telemarketing. Yeah. Oh my God, they called me 5 times in a row, and I swore at them. I was like, and I blocked all their numbers, but they were like, every minute the phone was ringing, and I don't answer unidentified flying numbers. So if you ever call me and I don't answer, just leave them, let me know who you are in a voice message. Telemed, Beth, that's exactly what it is. Telemed. Yeah. Telehealth. Yep. And Gladys was saying that she only does, you're 78 and you only do that. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of understanding, because I'm even on my meds, and even the meds. I was telling the man today in our minute conversation that I just don't. I don't want to Debbie Downer myself, but this is just a little bit different than what I've experienced in the past. I remember being anxious, but I remember being able to go out. I'm becoming much more agoraphobic, like even driving to let her dogs out. And I literally live, as you guys know, 1 house away. Sometimes that's even a little bit tough. So, yeah, I mean, I'll get through it. I always have, but I had hoped that you get older, you get, less. But I know a lot of people, and maybe we could touch on that right now. I've had people tell me, and Rusty has also experienced it, that hearing from others, and because she deals with a lot of people at the shop, that a lot of people are experiencing. Hello, Marcolicious. Good to see you. Write the word hot to enter. A lot of people are experiencing added anxiety. Hasn't farther than across the street in 3 years. Heidi, yeah, behind me I have somebody here hasn't left the house in almost that period. Yeah, and I get it. I don't knock it. I get it. I understand it. Yeah.
No, we like I always say,
man. My father had.
We don't knock crowns down around here, and kings and queens can all be crowns, and all the humans in between. It doesn't matter. We don't knock crowns around. We fix them around here because, a lot of people are having a real hard time. I might cry. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, no, and go ahead, because I know you're having a hard time, and a lot of people are the anxiety and stress of just living right now has amped up. And we're not going to get into all the reasons why, because I think you guys are all smart enough and understand, because you're all dealing with it as well. And prior to a few minutes prior to us going live, Rusty and I were on here and were able to talk for a hot sec. And she was saying that a lot of people are approaching her even at the shop, discussing about the fact that they're feeling these added exasperated and exaggerated and all these feelings and extra anxiety. So if you've got a predisposition to anxiety, it's like almost going to Walmart, man. I'm going to use the analogy of Walmart. You could be perfectly anxiety free, and not to knock Walmart, but you know, the bright fluorescent lights, and back when they had the mannequins, forget about it. I couldn't even go in there with the stores with those flipping mannequins. Used to freak the heck out of me as a kid and all my life. But anyway, I kept thinking I'm seeing them moving, and but that even if you don't have anxiety, Walmart will give you anxiety, and they don't mean to, you know. But I do feel that a lot of people are experiencing extra agitation, anxiety, and all of that. So all I would like to say, and Rusty and I were talking about this, actually, we were talking on the phone about this, I think it was last night for a brief little minute, that when you see somebody with a cane, they have a limp, it's a visual for you to see that there's a struggle with that particular person because they're using a cane. You might, if you're a halfway decent person, which everybody here is, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't, you're going to maybe offer to hold the door open, you're going to drop your, even if you're in a sassy mood, you're going to drop that level down because of that, because you see a cane and you see the struggle with mental illness.
Cut in for the second half of this book? Can I cut in with this for a second?
Just I was going to say that you don't see mental illness. That's all I was going to finish. Now you can go.
That's what I want to talk about. So what a lot of people don't recognize is that the brain, like everything else, is an organ. It's an organ that's functioning inside your body, no matter how it's functioning. A lot of people, like, telling someone that has anxiety, telling someone that has a depression, telling anyone that has something happening in the organ, which is in their brain, just deal with it, just get over it, just do this, is the same concept of telling me that has some lung issue that I need to take a special inhaler for, just breathe better. That's literally the same thing. So like, people don't recognize the fact that just because there's physical ailments you can see, there's other things you can see. The brain is an organ, and an organ can have failures, and failures can cause issues within someone's body. So it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to keep it in the conversation, because the more we keep it in the conversation, the more people feel comfortable reaching out or getting to where they need to deal with this organ getting fixed. Because it's just an organ, like any other one that can fail or have issues. That's my soapbox.
And social media doesn't help with the anxiety either, because so many people are, you know, if you have anxiety, like, that's why I don't go on the Book of Faces too often, because I've got it tailored, because Rusty showed me how to tailor it so I don't get stuff that I really don't want to see very often. But
Miss Monica, you don't look sick. That one grinds my gears.
Oh, Diane, thank you so much. Yeah, the marvelous Chicolicious Coop man, right? And he didn't listen to me. There was a few things that he did that I would have had done different, but you know what? He just wanted to go with it and do his thing, and he changed a little bit for me because I want to do the deep bed method in the winter for the chicks. But yeah, right. And did you guys know? All right, we're going to go off topic, and then we'll maybe come back to this if we feel the need. Empathy is the word. Yeah, empathy and sympathy. I always get those confused. When I started filming, I tried to film him. Go ahead. Rusty.
Oh, I was going to write it down because we do that. Empathy is, okay, let me just real quick say, I was about to talk and I put my finger up, but she was talking. So I went from I'm going to interrupt to I'm going to make a note, because that's what we do. So we don't interrupt each other, but we still know what we want to say next and can fully listen. Anywho, empathy is, I've been there, I understand. So someone else that has panic disorder can empathize with you. Whereas someone that has anxiety, like me, I can only sympathize with you because I don't fully understand, but I understand that you're dealing with that. So empathy is something you can give to someone when you have dealt with it yourself, basically, so you can understand it on a different level. Sympathy is something you give to someone when you can sympathize and you can, oh, I get that
try
sucks.
to understand.
Yeah, I get that sucks. I've never dealt with it, and I get that sucks. That's the difference between those two.
Okay, no, I get them confused.
I love words.
You know? No, I know.
My very first review was at dictionary.com, and it was words, 5 stars.
Words. Exactly.
Love words.
But I did try to videotape the man without him knowing, because he would have objected. So if you watch that short where I'm showing you the coupe, it has a black metal roof on it now. I just kind of had him sideways. And then as soon as he started looking at me, I just moved the camera, and I don't remember who it was. Somebody in the comments goes, "Oh, I like how you know, like you caught him, but then he saw you. Hello, Heather Holly." Look, I said it right. I didn't call you Holly Heather this time. And don't never be sorry. Just be here when you can. Yeah. When you can.
We stuff stars in a sink around here. Be here when you can. We love you when you're here, and anytime you can make it, we appreciate.
Oh, Noelle, have fun, Noelle. I didn't see where Noelle's doing something. You get them confused. Well, I get them confused, Nessa, because when somebody passes, you buy them a sympathy card. And that's what I try to use. And hello, Jackie, handcrafted by Jackie. Write the word hot in the chat to be a part of this, and also drop your drop to your channel. Just write drop your drop.
You said sympathy card, Mom. You just gave me the exact way I can explain this in the most simple terms. So anyone that knows me knows I like to take things that are hard to understand and bring them down to very easy to understand. If someone lost a grandparent, I can buy them an empathy card because I've also lost all of my grandparents. So I know what it's like to lose all of your grandparents, or any of them. If someone lost a mom, like people I have in my life, I can write them a sympathy card because I can understand how painful that is. I would lose my mind if I lost that woman, whatever on the side of the screen she's on.
You never know which direction we are.
So that's the difference. A sympathy card is for something you know and have experienced and can appreciate. An empathy card is for something you just understand is shitty, for lack of a better term. And Mr. Ballin gives me the thumbs up on that.
Mr. Ballin, we love him. All right, there's 71 people that wrote the word hot so far.
Okay, I have to feed the dogs. So, are you good entertaining the troops for a minute while I go do that? Do you want to pick? Let's see if she can do it. She got it.
I taught you.
And she did that. I know. That's what
All right, I'll stop. Sorry, guys. She always does that, so I'm the one that taught her that one. All right, so everybody, if you haven't typed the word hot, type the word hot. And let's pick some winners. Some wieners, as I like to say. All right. Oh my gosh, my hands are so clammy, and they get clammy when I get anxious, so I don't like the feeling. I'm putting my chapstick over here, my lip balm, I should say, till I need it next. Yarn Barf. And thank you, Yarn Barf, for that lovely shout out that she did on her channel to us. And if you do come over here from Yarn Barf, let me know that it's from Yarn Barf that you did, because we're still doing that. Okay, while you're writing hot. We're still doing the refer a friend. Suzanne Goulet, how are you, Goulet? tell people if they want to, we already hit our 4,000. So you guaranteed, if you have a refer a friend, you're guaranteed in the running. Okay. If you get somebody to comment in a live, comment, on any video, because we read we don't comment on every video, every comment, but we read every single comment. Okay. And Rusty and I are both keeping track of this. If somebody says, I'm new here, they've subscribed to our channel, and they say, Yarn Barf sent me, Yarn Barf's name goes into a special separate giveaway that we will be picking from during our August podiversary. It will be 4 years in August we've been here. So we're going to have a pretty good, hello, Amber. It's good to see you. That's my niece. I told you this already, but that's my niece's name. And so anyway, so we're going to be 4 years in August, and we will, anybody that comes from somebody else and they tell us their name, their name gets put in there. Okay. Your name as the person that's sent, and you get entered into a separate giveaway. Also too, and many of you have been doing that, go to our older videos, not the shorts. And hello, Snap Wench. Go to our older videos, not the newer ones, but Miss C. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Yarn Barf sent you. All right, there you go. You know what, Miss C, we're gonna throw that in there I'm gonna write that down, because yeah, I love it. I'm writing it down, Yarn Barf. Okay, so we have the refer a friend, and then we also have the enter me. Hello, Snail. And the enter me is, if you watch, and we do, it's the honor system. If you wouldn't mind, because I haven't been doing videos, as you know, I'm not feeling good. I did a video today. I'll drop that probably Friday. I'll try to get a couple more videos out. But if you can go back to some of our older videos, there's almost 4 years worth of videos. And some of you have been watching the very beginning ones, which are hysterical. All you have to do is leave a comment. Do hit the thumb on it. We appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind watching it from beginning to end, that would be fabulous, because it really does help the channel. And type in the comment, enter me, and you will be entered into another completely different giveaway. Wow, 10 months, Snail. You're the bomb. Thank you. Wearing a fake mustache, Yarn Barb sent me too, Diane. I love you, Diane. That's so sweet. And Ms. C, type the word hot if you wouldn't mind, and also type the word drop, because on our channel, we encourage everybody to pick one another up. Hello, Melissa Knox. We encourage everybody to pick one another's channels up, show the Yarnalicious love. We appreciate it, and get over there, watch a video, leave a thumb, leave a meaningful comment. And thank you, my gosh, 2 years, Yarn Bar. You're the best.
Can I add something into what you were saying about enter me?
Yeah.
So, yes, we would love you to watch physically the whole video, but also if you don't want to physically watch the whole video, just play it. You don't have, you can click a video, and I was able to, like, there were some people you can tell there was like 20 minutes between all of their comments. Like, thank you for actually watching the videos. But just put it on, put it to the side, go do dishes, go take a little walk, do whatever you got to do and come back. You can even push play, write enter me, and walk away and just let it play. That still gives us the same stuff that we would get if you were physically watching it. So if you just don't have the time, you can still get enter. Just let them play for watch hours for us. We appreciate that a lot. We love this community.
We didn't monetize a few lives, and plus I've not been able to drop the videos. So our watch hours, we're just trying to keep up on the watch hours and the engagement, And also too, we did hit our 4K. So
Kendra, Craig being Mama G. Real quick, Kendra brought up Craig when Craig was fake Mama G.
Oh,
that was such an amazing. Anyone that wants to, so even if you don't want to enter into the enter me videos, go back and watch Craig being Mama G. It was spectacular.
It was a live, so it would be under the lives, and I think it's
under the live.
Not the real Mama G. I think so. That would be under the lives. We have playlists, Pets and More, all videos,
so
lives, all that kind of stuff. So look under. I think that's under lives because that was a live that you guys did. Yeah, that is hysterical because he's wearing a wig. The whole thing. It's
oh,
so
he had
fun.
chopsticks. So he had 2 sticks pretending he was crocheting. And then just kept
Deborah watched it too.
Like it's, oh my goodness, it's so good.
Oh, see, Kathy too. Yeah, no, it was comical. It was funny, and I appreciate that he did that. I forgot what I was doing that. Why I wasn't.
Was it alive? I think. Oh, I guess it was alive. I thought no, it was alive because he came on live because you couldn't.
Yeah, I don't remember what was going on. Yeah, Yarn Barf, you definitely. Yeah, it's cute. It's really adorable because he's pretending he's me, so it was not the real Mama G. Anyway, so let's go. Let's see how many we got here as far as the. Let's pick a winner. Yeah, you have to find. Marianne, I think it's. I believe got 80 people who wrote the word hot. I'm going to say it's probably under the live playlist.
If I can find it, I'll share it on the community tab.
Yeah, if you could, I couldn't do that. All right, so we've got 80 people that are entered. If the person entered the word hot and they're not here and they had to leave, they still get their thing. So because you don't have to do anything for this, you just you just get entries. You get 10 entries. All right. And I'm getting a slight headache from the headband. I think it's a headband. I'm not sure. Could just be life in general and this horrible heat. Oh my God, I've been being such a good chicken mom because I've been bringing ice cubes, the big fat ice cubes that you got, Rusty. I've been putting them in the water cooler, giving them frozen vegetables. I'm not doing the corn and the really sweet stuff in the afternoon because apparently the sugar helps after it digests. It makes them hotter. So I've been doing like deep diving on research. But I'm giving them frozen stuff. There's a little dish pan or a pot that I have out there with some water, and I dunk their feet in there to cool them off. Also put a nice dust bath with volcanic ash and dirt and herbs. And so they eat better and are treated better than I am. But anyway, all right, so we're sticking at 80. Let's draw this. All right, the winner of this gets 10 entries into what we'll pick on Saturday of all that lovely pride yarn. Or rainbow yarn if you don't do the pride thing. Candy. All right, so Candy gets the word of the day. Good job, Candy. Candy, I love my Odyssey hooks. I think of you, and I use them all the time. Just want to say.
Oh, Candy. Perfect. Yeah, I have things to send Candy, but this is.
Go ahead. Well, I put another word.
Well, my thing is I have physical things to send Candy, but that's unrelated to what she just won.
I thought you were going to talk to her. Okay.
I love her.
Hi, Tony. Oh, yeah. No, I got the fan. I'm good. Thanks. Thank you, hon. Tony just came in to tell me open the windows. I guess the heat is calmed down a little bit. We got a breeze. Let's do the word. Let's do the word bat. All right. So type the word bat only because it's adorable little Niecy bat that I got. It's just so darn cute, Niecy. I absolutely love this. I love everything. What's funny is
I thought you said VAT, like VA, not bat, VA. So I was like, oh, that's an interesting word to pick out of nowhere.
At least it didn't say fat. And then people would be offended, which they shouldn't be offended. Just a word.
We all come in different sizes. That's what's beautiful about people. We're not supposed to look and be the same. We're all supposed to be different, and that's what makes us beautiful.
51 entries. I do want to say one thing about size. As most of you realize, I'm very much underweight. I have a hard time eating. It's always been an issue. My friend, and I know I've mentioned this before on lives, but and we all do things and say things, but my very dear friend owned a exercise club, which I used to do. I used to help her out. I did all the artwork and advertising, but I also worked behind the counter when she needed me to, check people in and out.
It was a fun spot. I liked that spot. I liked hanging out there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, but people would come up to me and it was a women's fitness club, and they did Pilates and aerobics. And numerous times women would come up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, you're so skinny." And my response was, "Yeah, I've been trying to gain weight." Because it's actually more difficult to gain weight than it is to lose weight. I will say that, because it's harder to make yourself eat than it is to watch what you eat. Okay. So they'd say, well, just eat. And my snotty but passive aggressive comment would be, well, darling, if you're trying to lose weight, just don't. And then I would get this like deer in headlights, and then like a realization look on their faces and go, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what you just said to me, I'm saying back to you. And how stupid is that, right? If we could, we would.
Very similar. It's very similar to the concept of we're all, like, when people talk about anything, we're all talking about the same thing, and people just give it different terms. And because we give things terms that we call them, people fight about them. It's the same concept of like, oh, when I'm witchy and I do a witchy prayer for someone and someone does a Christian prayer, they think that's different. It's not. It's the same two people putting intent to someone. It's the same thing as someone telling someone to not eat, someone telling someone to just eat, someone telling someone just breathe better if your asthma lungs don't work. I mean, I know I harp back on that one, that's my issue, but so many people don't recognize we're all battling the same issues, and we just want everyone to be able to exist and live and be happy. So if we can get over the terms, like,
naming
I don't want to say, you give something a name, you give. Oh, you want to poll? I'm babbling.
Oh, it just went up one. It was at 66, and it just went up one more. All right, we're at 67 entries on this. But yeah, no. Once you give it, if you give it a life by giving it a title and a name, it sometimes it becomes something more. Okay. Anyway. Oh, we also have to pick the replay winner from last week's comment. So do come back and leave a comment in the replay, and then you get your name on that as well. All right. So, it went up again to 68. Write the word bat if you're just coming in, because I can't see the chat. What we do here on this one, if you're new, is we're going to go 6 in a row of names. And the first 5 people's names that you see are going to get 2 entries into the end of the month gift away, which is going to be Saturday. The 6th person will get 10 entries into the end of the month gift away, which is Saturday. You don't have to send any email or anything like that. You just get it. Okay. We're up to, and it's sticking at 68. So here we go, folks, and good luck to everyone in the chat.
I have an in-house for the next person, as long as they're patient to wait until. We're not going to send anything out until after our Saturday end of the month. So I have a 7, I think it is.
Yeah, well, I'd like to do a different word for that, only because this way everybody gets it. Possibility.
Okay, we'll make pride that word, because they're all pride related.
Okay, so Mary Mayhem. Let me hit this while I'm going to try to do this quickly. Mary Mayhem. Next winner is Pinko Pal, which everybody likes to call her now.
Opal is a great stone, and I truly love it, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, not picking on the stone, but just the fact that I didn't know for all those years.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying I love Opal. It's one of my favorite stones.
Well, let me hit that while I'm writing. And this is the 4th person. 2 entries is Kendra Lux. Put that again. Kendra. I can't roll my R's with your name, Kendra.
Kendra.
Helix. And now this person gets 10 entries. And then we're going to re-pick a new word because we're going to do an in-house.
Yes.
And this fixes Sanja Creations. All right. You guys don't have to do anything. You get 10 entries on that one, darling. All right. So now we're going to do physical in-house. So we're going to change.
I would say type the word pride.
Pride? Okay.
Yeah, because I have options, and the only one that's not pride related is I just don't have the time notions bag, which is one option, or it's 2 notebooks, and I have a few they can pick from.
All right, so write the word pride. It's not case sensitive. You can do capitals, up and downs, all lowercase. But just, write pride. We got 34 so far that it's picking up. Write it a few times. And this is going to be from Rusty. Do you want to tell what it is? Or do you want me to make you... Hold on one second.
I was going to say, do you want to make us bigger for a second? You got me?
Oh, hold on. Let me just, no, that would remove you. Hold on. All right, just keep typing pride, because I'm just doing this so Rusty can show you.
So you have your choice. Choice 1 or A or whatever you want to call it, or notion bag is, I just don't have the time. This is done with infusible ink, so if you wash it a bunch, it might wash out, but who washes notion bags? Am I right?
Okay. I do, because I spill coffee in them.
You can pick 2 out of these notebooks that are all pride related, because you know where we're at. It's the month that we do it, even though we do it all year long. And then this next one, I'm sorry, is a little bit, but you can pick this. It's a pride, it's a pride.
Is that
yeah.
Is that
it's funny
a male peepee? Was I correct on that? What I thought I saw?
With a butterfly wing.
With the wing. Now, see, I love that.
I found this image and I started cracking up. So that's
hysterical.
The notebooks.
I had a flying golden keychain of that was hanging out of my pocketbook when I went to meet the principal at the Catholic school that you guys were going to.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was hanging out of the pocketbook. Yeah. Flying that. Yep, no joke, Michael.
Pop the pride back up and let's see where we're at.
It was a golden flying PP keychain, and I used to stick it in my pocketbook, but I had it hanging on the ring of my pocketbook of my bag over my shoulder. And I was called into the principal's office because of my children, and it was hanging out of my bag. So everybody that was there saw that golden flying thing hanging out of my pocketbook, and I could care less. But funny.
You also once had to come to my high school on the last day of school to retrieve the fart machine that I had taken
and had
away.
An argument with the guy because he was angry with me that I wouldn't discipline you about it. I said, well, what the heck? Just chillax, dude.
My English teacher thought it was the funniest thing ever. He loved it.
The fart machine's the funniest thing. Everybody laughs. I don't care how old you are. You still laugh about farts. Come on.
Flatulence is funny.
Allegedly.
And fart whenever you need. Allegedly.
Exactly.
Anywho, where are we at on pride?
We're at 67 entries on the word pride. Okay. And this is going to be for the in-house giveaway. 78. Let's give it 1 second. Type it again if you want.
Put it in my pocket.
Put it in my pocket. I need to vape off screen.
Oh, I'm going to vape off screen with her. Bye, guys.
Yeah, hold on a second. All right, so hold on. The flags that I buy. Oh, we're at 69. All right, 69. Bingo! I used to jingle the bell. My mom and I and my friend used to jingle the bell at 69. It's supposed to be 66, and all the little old ladies would correct us, and we just giggle. But anyway,
love that. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh yeah. We did it purposefully, and then they would be like, "Oh no, dear, I'm sorry. The number 66 that you ring the bell," and we're going, "Oh, we're sorry, but we did it purposely." The flags that I buy, the pride flags that I buy, they're legitimate 3x5. You're going to get. Well, that's what I didn't show you. You're getting a human flag, and also this month's giveaway that we're doing Saturday and I had told somebody it was pride Paradise, but it isn't. It's actually Pride Palace is the name of the company. Okay. They have all kinds of other stuff, but I did want to correct that I said Pride Paradise. It's Pride Palace.
Hold the sticker. Hold the Pride Palace sticker up again so people can screenshot if they want to. Thank you.
Pride Palace. And I will say that for many, many years, I have purchased flags from them. What they do occasionally is give away free flags, but then you pay $10 per flag for shipping. So basically, you're paying $10 a flag. Okay. I'm just going to say that they do have rings. They have other stuff as well, but it's a good cause. It's a good company, allegedly. And I've been very happy. The flag that I have out front with the cat flipping the bird and the rainbow has been up there now for almost a complete year. Yeah, it's starting to fade a little bit, but I usually this time of year will fix
Navy
it.
Mama, right pride. Oh, you already did.
Pride, Navy Mama.
Allegedly.
Wanda, do you wonder? All right, so we're 71. So yeah, we did pop up a little bit there. All right. This is for an in-house. So this one you do have to get a hold of Rusty because she's offering it. So she's got the email mamagandrusty@yahoo.com. If you forget that and you write Mama G giveaway at yahoo.com.
Wait, hold on, Mama G, hold on 1 second. Rusty, Can you show again? I can screenshot. Show the Pride. I think it's the Pride sticker and maybe me. I'll do it again. We'll try one more time.
Is that what you're looking for?
I'm hoping so.
Pride Palace. Okay, we're sticking at 72. All righty.
Okay, boys.
Here we go.
Let's pull it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, geez.
Show it to the screen. Let's show it to the screen. Okay, Ham. We're good, bud.
The winner is.
It's okay, bud. You
Not so naughty. All righty. So please, let me write that. Wait, that was. Oh, all right. So you said they could pick what ones they like.
Yeah.
Gay weather. Gay weather. Is that what you said? Gay weather. All right, hold on. 2 notebooks. What was it? I don't remember what you offered. Oh, let me do this.
They can pick between the notebooks or the I just don't have the time notion bag. So it's 2 notebooks or I just don't have the time notion bag.
Okay.
And if they're not here, well, hopefully they'll. If you see them on the YouTube streets, Naughty, if you're not here, let us know. Or you can't let us know if you're not here. But if you see them on the YouTube
let us know if you're not here. That
makes
sense.
Them know.
That's something I would say. All right, so you could choose between 2 notebooks or the Notions pouch. And it could be, there you are. Not so naughty. Valley of the Dawns. I just don't have the time. Okay, you want yeah. And I want to say that's my quote, by the way, if you didn't know that. I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
It just happened. All right, so Valley of the Dawns, not so naughty. Just email. I don't know. My brain went into like, do I have your address? But just email me email Rusty the address or me or whatever, because that would be nice.
Going in the back.
And you know what?
I just don't have the time.
All right, you wrote a name on there. Please do let me
know if you do.
You wrote the name on there. Rusty
wants a screenshot of the butterfly. No, I wrote the name on here. Yes, the name's in here.
Oh, the butterfly. What I was going to say. Hello, crossover. The cops are in the house.
Hi, cop. We got cops up in here. The only ones I like.
Yeah, those kind of good cops. Yeah.
There's good cops. There's good cops.
Dickerfly, Paula. Nova said Dickerfly.
Oh, Paula, that was great.
That's fabulous. Yeah. I really do feel like they wanted to see a close up of it. You want to hold it up again? I don't think the YouTube is going to understand. There you go. Right there is good. The red notebook. It's the red notebook, folks.
Yeah. I forgot that
it's a butterfly.
I forgot that I looked up a bunch of teen things to make jokes last time I sent my bestie a package, Alyssa. Whom's the one that I went to go visit? I know I talked about this already, but can we take a moment on I was going to visit my best friend thinking that her last gonna have a baby failed for the months that she didn't talk about it because I was so nervous for her. And then come to find when I show up, the cardboard cutout of me that I gave my best friend has a "you're gonna be an auntie" with pictures of ultrasounds. So I show up to find out she's 3 months pregnant. Like that was, I can't even explain how much relief I had there because I was so nervous for her, you know?
Yeah, she's been trying. Yeah,
for a long time.
Yeah, and this is as close as I'll be to being a grandma. So
yeah, you are. No, this is you being a grandma. I'm crying.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys.
She's my daughter. I didn't give birth to her, but she's my daughter. So, well, I mean, Dirt's kids. I'm, you know, I feel a closeness. I feel like a aunt more like to that, you know. But where Alyssa's baby is, and Alyssa's been in part of my life since she's been a little kid. So.
Yeah, since I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Like I was 3rd, really, Dougal?
Yeah, you were
I was 3rd grade.
2nd grade, actually. Yeah, second, third grade.
2nd grade is when we moved next door. But she was the weirdo that read books next door at first. And I was like, how am I supposed to be friends with her, Mom? And you were like, go just talk to her. And then we're now, decades later, best friends for life.
Still, yeah.
Beautiful.
And families, too. Her whole family, our whole family. It's perfect. I just want to show you this yarn again because I love it so much.
Sorry, I'm super emotional today, guys. I don't normally. I'm not normally.
Bit of a roughness. But look at how gorgeous. I could say that this really came out nice, man.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I truly, I want to see all of the yarns we create made up into things because it looks so much more beautiful when you create it into something. But I cannot wait to see either of these yarns. Yeah, they're like you did an amazing job.
These I might. There's 4 of them, so there's 400.
Diana Sass is sassing you with the quit teasing.
I know, but right. But I'll make more. The process takes a little while because, like I said, it's a multi.
Thank you, Heidi.
Process. That's all I could say. It's a multi-step process to get this type of an effect, you know, and yeah.
Paula's already calling dibs.
Paula's calling dibs. Well, the ones I have, you know, I have 6 of the other ones, and they're. I'm going to hold them side by side. They're very similar. Oop! I'm going to drop them, and then I'm going to do that. They're very similar, but see where I'm saying there's a little bit of difference where, you know, if you were to run them together, it wouldn't be that much of a difference, but it is the 4. This is 4 of them in its own batch. It seems to be a little bit brighter of the colors, but they are close enough that if you did, you could run them. The 4th grade I was reading.
I'll be right back. Dougal's eating my fox mask.
Oh yeah, Sandra, you won. You got 10. You were good. You don't have to do anything. You won 10 tickets in the monthly appreciation gift away, which we're going to call out on this Saturday's. We go live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, and we will. We pick at the end of the month. We pick the winners of the monthly giveaways, and you got 10 tickets into that. So, and if we call your name and you're not there, we can't reach out to you, but other people will definitely let you know. But you could always like come back and we do it at the end of the live. So if you didn't want to watch the whole live, you could just come and watch the end and see if your name's picked. Yeah, Doogs. I call him Doogs. Yeah, you had a Basset Hound.
Dougal is a 100% Basset. He's from Shanghai, China, and he was gifted to our world right after I had a hysterectomy, which was a very poor timing, but it worked out okay. Yeah. We still got this bub.
Oh, you're welcome, Sandra.
Thanks, Mom. You were very helpful during that.
Yeah. 7 stages of grief. Yeah. Yeah, there's seven stages of grief. Yes, you are correct. And also you have to get through the first 4 seasons. Yeah, Dougal the Destroyer. That's exactly what I call him. Yeah. Yeah, because he used to destroy a lot of stuff. Now he's gotten better. But he's gotten better. He's a challenging dog. That's all I could say.
He would have been much worse if I gave up on him. If we, as a whole community in this local area, gave up on this dog, he would have been so much worse for the next owner. So as much as it was tough and as much as it was a wild ride, I tried really hard not to swear there, and I didn't. Yeah, I'm glad we kept him. I'm glad we did what we did.
I would really have to add on there that the truth of the reality is, if you did not, and I encouraged you, and I said you should give him up because of what he was doing was just the stress.
And you're an animal lover. That's how bad it was.
And I love animals. And I was telling my daughter, and he's adorable. I was telling her, you got to find this dog another home. That's how bad the destruction. And it was mostly her stuff that he was destroying. And it was sentimental things. And it was causing a lot of whatevers. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry.
So many glasses. You know how expensive prescription glasses are.
But I would say that if you didn't spend the time and get him to where he is and keep him, then there's a good chance that he would have bounced from place to place and probably ended up crossing that rainbow bridge, because it's been difficult to train him, you know.
Oh, bye, Doneen. I love you.
Bye, Doneen.
Yeah, no, he would have not had a solid home if I didn't keep him. I know that. That's why I dealt with it, because I know that. Just like you dealt with Poopy Kitty, I'll say, or Shitty Kitty. We can say shitty at this point. Just like you dealt with Shitty Kitty, and you dealt with other Moo Cat and all these other cats that wouldn't have survived if they were stuck in the places that try their best.
They would not have. Yeah, they would have had either a very short existence or a very miserable existence. So
a long existence in the cage. Yeah.
And Moo I had for probably 10 years at least before he passed, you know. He would have, exactly, Zoila. People would have been, he's adorable, take him, and then
home to home.
And then his behavior would have probably allegedly got worse and worse because of the change of a new home and all this kind of stuff. So
that's exactly what would have happened. It would have just kept getting worse, and it would have kept being a harder thing for the next person. So being that I was third in line, because it was the people in Shanghai. The person that owned him in Shanghai didn't do anything wrong for the sake of the animal, but whatever happened, he couldn't get back to him. And then he ended up in Naples, New York, which is near us. He ate a chicken and a chipmunk, and now he's under my legs. And then he had nothing else. So his only hope, like right after I just had a hysterectomy, Craig was like, I'm really sorry, but there's a Basset.
Loves Basset Hounds. I think Craig was a Basset Hound.
It's not the right word. Yeah, he's been a Basset Hound most of his existence through multiple lives, and love is not the right term. He was obsessed. I would get home and he'd be like, oh my goodness, did you hear about Patty? And I'd be like, oh, what happened to Patty? Who's Patty? What happened to Patty?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, Patty's a Basset Hound. They're not doing good. Like, that's what my days are like. I was like, yeah, I think we need a Basset in our lives. So since we've gotten Dougal, I don't get the Instagram obsession anymore. But
yeah, he's got his own
yeah,
dog.
he was a tough dog. He was a tough
And
dog, and now he's under my legs and being loved.
no,
Yeah,
he's a
you
good
are,
boy.
bud.
He's a good
Yeah, you
boy. I
are.
mean, he's stubborn as a mule, but he is a good boy. He's challenging. I have face-offs with him when I go over there to let them out to go to the bathroom, and he doesn't want to go out, so it's a challenge at times. But Yarnbarf was asking about her nephew, Gus. Gus's sweating. I almost actually was watching Frizzy. Frizzy's here. Frizzy had a haircut on her cat, and both of my cats are long-haired, one being black. And I'm tossing up the idea of cutting their hair. I've never done that before, but Gus has been lounging in the grass in the shade, and they seem to be doing okay. I mean, Oscar's got longer hair than Gus, but it's thinner and not as much. It's not as dense. Gus's hair is much more dense. So it's not as long, I don't think, but he's got a longer tail. I don't know, they're both their tails. I think Gus's tail is actually bushier. But your 13-year-old rascal is panting from the heat. Yeah, they've been doing all right. I've been putting ice cubes in their water. That helps. I even froze some like juice bottles with water and put a towel over it and put it near like something that's comfortable where they could actually lay near it, and it emits a little bit of cool air, and if they're really that hot, they can lean right up against it. So there's that. You just got to
with a
make sure your
lion
lid
cut.
is on tight. He
Gus
would
with
look
a
like a
lion
lion.
cut. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't cut their facial. I do like I do with Scruffy. I cut her body, the hair on her body. I try to do a little bit on her legs because it grows, because it was a little tough. But what are you doing? Thumb wrestling?
A thumb war.
Thumb war. Yeah, thumb wrestling. But Gus, if I could cut the body of Gus's hair, not all the way short, because I don't want him to get sunburned. But I do. That's the cut that I give Scruffy. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I might do that. I think that. Hold on one second. I wish I could just click up better. It's so hard. Yeah, but the ice is. Oh, I'm trying to look at the things that go past. I'm trying on my laptop here. Her
You're
hair
right,
tied to
Frizzy.
the pieces. Oh, Nisi. That sounds your niece goblin. Your animal might have pica, also known as pica, Pica. It's when you eat things that are not supposed to be edible. That's a anxiety related mental illness that animals get, including chickens, and people get. Yeah.
Can I
Go
talk
ahead.
about pica for a second? Because I have both understanding of pica. I've dealt with 3 different pica individuals that were humans, and I've also dealt with pica in animals. There's 2 different types of the way they form in animals. Dougal has what you would consider anxiety induced pica. When he gets super anxious or his belly hurts, it could be either. So it could just be his belly bothering him or super anxious. He just starts to eat anything. Hair, if there's a small piece of cardboard from the dogs ripping cardboard up, he'll just start to eat anything. So when that happens, we bring him outside so we can eat grass, because that's better. There's that type of animal pica when an animal is anxious for some reason. Then there's animal pica where they just eat everything all the time, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
That's more similar to the pica of a human, which I won't get into the details of my job when I dealt with human pica people. But
Yeah.
you
But
really got to watch them all the time.
Animals can get it, and it could be a longer lasting, allegedly. All this is alleged because we are not professionals, but we have lived these lives. but I did find out that even chickens can have that as well. And oftentimes it eats plastic. Yeah. And you have to watch like a hawk. Exactly, Heidi. It's just, sometimes it's anxiety. I think it would fall under things. I had to look at my DSM, Diagnostic Statistic Manual for Mental Illnesses. I think it falls under the anxiety category, disorders. And with some animals, even if they don't have it, if something happens that's traumatic or PTSD-ish type thing, an anxiety thing, they could get that temporarily. Like Dougal doesn't do it all the time. Dougal, if something's going on that's causing him anxiety, or like she said, if his belly is hurting for some whatever reason, it triggers that. And I've seen him like a vacuum cleaner just go on the grass and just anything that he gets, he puts in his mouth, you know. So yeah, but they'll eat all kinds of Nerf darts, right? That's just be mindful and watching them, you know, because some of the stuff you got to, you know, obviously some of the stuff you're eating, some of it just goes through, but some of it's deadly. Oh, excuse me. If you have you on your Bendy Bingo card, we started talking about the Bendy Bingo and we stopped. We only got a couple more minutes, 10 minutes. July, because August is our pot.
In July. August is our potiversary, and then we'll do another Bendy Bingo in the winter. I think July we should do a Bendy Bingo. It's a matter of us putting on some wigs. It's not that much to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll plan. We'll let you know ahead of time, obviously. But maybe nearing the end of July. This way, it gives you guys times to fill out your cards.
So I'll super recap. Anyone that doesn't understand what Bendy Bingo is, Bendy Bingo, which I now might have gotten from the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from rewatching earlier episodes. I'm like, oh, that's where I got that idea in my brain, and that's why it came to fruition. But Bendy Bingo is if Mama G and I are dressed like old ladies. It is you make your own card. The free space is Zoila drops a link before you ask, because that's always going to happen. Don't make that your free space. We still allow very lenient on the rules. But you just make like me talking with my hands. No one's done this yet. Rusty's hands are rapidly going through the screen for some reason because I talk with my hands a lot. It's all these idiosyncrasies that we have. Mama G or I go off screen to vape. It's just fun things we do through the channel. You make your own card. We do a regular live where we talk about things. Yeah. If it's, you can make it be Zoila drops 3 smiley faces or laughing emojis. That can be one of your bingo cards. It can be anything you want, because we like to leave control in your lap. So yeah, that's Bendy Bingo. I just don't have the time, can be one of them. Or if you just don't have the time to make a Bendy Bingo card.
Allegedly is usually on there from people. I did want to just one comment that I saw here. Gosh, I really need to. I wish I did buy the touch screen like you have.
I'm sorry you didn't.
Yeah, well, I never really thought I'd need it, but now it's like, yeah, Gladys made a good valid point that sometimes we were talking about the pica, and sometimes small children, if they eat things that are not normal, like chalk or different things around the house, that they lick them and stuff. It's the lack of minerals and vitamins. That is also true. And it also is true that is them exploring. That's how children explore the world, by putting things in their mouth. Small children. That's how they learn. So, that would not be under the guidelines of pica. We're talking about like older people. Yeah. And we enjoyed having you here, Angela, as well as everyone else, because you guys are the bomb. You guys rock. You're the bomb. But I don't like to say that word because who knows? YT gets upset. Yeah. So
I was typing something, and you literally said exactly what I was typing right before I finished. which was thanking Angela.
Yeah.
But you said it right before I
so
said it.
80. Oh, we got 81 thumbs, 82 thumbs. Oh, we're so close. If you didn't give a thumb, give a thumb. Let's get to 100. We got 79 people, 78 people because Angela just left. 78 people here. So if you didn't leave a thumb, do that. Go do that. My dad used to say that. Do that.
I've got 2 notebooks if we can somehow make it to 100 before the end.
Ooh,
Might have to pick them next live, but I'll do. Oh no, we can we can do it. It's Wednesday. We can do whatever we want, right? We're okay.
Yeah, Mishi has her members only. If you guys
Which
can
any
think of
members of Mischi's, you can always leave us to go to Mischi's.
Thank you,
Don't
Gwen.
ever feel bad. Yeah. Leave us and go to Mischi's, obviously.
Does anybody else know? And thank you, Gwen, for your alter ego. Does anybody else know anything else that's going on tonight? Because sometimes people have like unscheduled things. And there's Gwen again. Gwen, she does her best to get us there. Okay, so here's Rosalie and Noni May. All right. We'll be going live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern at Michael's. I'm confused. At MDL's, Zoila? For Bendy Bingo, do you need to make your own board? Yeah, you make your own card. It's just really just making the squares and then filling the squares in, and then you take a picture of it with the things and then mail it to us. Rosalie and Nona May, all right, and Michelle will be going live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is an hour ago, at Michael's house. All right, I'll hit on that. I'm not sure, but yeah, you could pop over there. I'm not sure if that's MDL's because MDL was here. I didn't think MDL was going tonight, but yeah, no. If anything else, but Lozoila did drop a link. So and then like I said, Mishi and some other people, which knock on wood seems to be much more. Oh, Michelle. Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, the E wasn't there, but you did mention her name in there. Okay, yeah. Awesome. And Bendy Jendy. Yeah, if you in these last 5 minutes, if you guys want to not only drop your drops, if you do lives on the regular, like Bendy Jendy with IVB, they have a scheduled live. Drop the time, and if it's Eastern, Central, Pacific, so we know because it's different on those, obviously, because time is a man-made construct.
Also, can I say, if anyone has regular scheduled lives, email me and I'll see if we can do our best to help our community help you out. And yes, this email is one that I get on my phone and laptop, which both have internet right now. Let's not talk about that too much because I don't want to jinx it. But right now, both my television, my laptop, and my phone have internet right now. That's very exciting for me, for anyone that's been following my internet journey, which has been a nightmare. Yep. Let's hope this keeps going. We're at 93.
93 thumbs. We're so close. Good night, Pam, and thank you so much for being here. I wish you were related to Jeffree Star, the makeup guy. That would be so cool.
Yeah, go get anything. Go get food. Go get a drink. Get ready for whatever you got to do next. Do whatever you need. Yeah. We appreciate it.
Friend Nation Station break. We need that as well. There you go. Zoila, thank you again, dropping the link for Bendy Jendy, because she goes live with Ivy. I know Paula Mint and Diana D go live. So if you want to drive that, what the heck? Drop that in here. 96. Okay, we're almost there. We got 4 minutes. If you want to write down what time you go live, so people know, there you go. Yeah, VJ goes live a lot. So definitely, yeah. Lives are fun because this is, for a lot of us, this is the only socialization that we get. So I like watching videos, but lives, we interact, we talk to one another, we hang out together. And this is a really beautiful way to socialize.
I'm going to say it and I'm going to retract from saying this. I used to have 2 days a week I got to socialize, and now I don't. And it makes my heart hurt.
Anna.
Okay, yes. This is super important. Anastasia,
do it in the
beginning,
our
wonderful Anna, beautiful being that has been part of all of our lives for so long, was in our actual live YouTube on Saturday, is going to be going live with Dee tomorrow. Please
night.
go support our beautiful, wonderful queen that we love so much.
Yes.
Go be there in the live, be there in the chat, anything you can do. Let's be there for Anna tomorrow.
Yes.
Because we love that human.
Yes.
We love that human.
She came on Saturday as a little
we love all of you,
test.
But
And Mischief Cottage goes on Sundays, and I believe, Miss C, I think you go Wednesdays as well. I know there's 2 days that Miss C goes, and Miss C, right, drop also. So this way people saw that you wrote down when you're live, but they could pick you right up. Because if you're on your phone, you can click onto that, onto the link, and it just takes you to that, and you can hit subscribe and then not lose your place in the, the channel. And of course, we know Dee goes live after us on Saturdays, and Dee goes live on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which tomorrow night she will be with our sweet Anna Banana. So yeah. Yes. Very exciting. So everybody be there at Dee's Creative Hands.
Yes, be there. Be there, or you're the shape of a square.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, and yoga class. Oh man, Deborah, I would love to take yoga. I do a little like ballet stuff because I used to do ballet growing up, so I still do some of the stretches. But yeah. All right, it's 8:00. I actually, ironically, that little bit of fan that's blowing on me, I've been comfortable. 95 thumbs. Oh my God, Suzanne. We should do it, right? We're so close. Let's do it.
All right, we're going to do it. Are we going to put a new word? Let's do it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get a new word.
Can we make it family? Because our family is still here. So let's make it family. Because the family we still have around us is who's here. And it will be an in-house pick for 2 notebooks.
All right. The reason that we repick words is because once your name is picked on here, it takes your name off. So when we do hello, Sally, kindness. Did I say hello to you already? You've been quiet. I haven't seen you otherwise. That when we pick like the word, we didn't do the number for the in-house because I have it on the other side. The replay.
Oh, we can do a last-minute replay. It's fine.
Yeah. So hold on, folks, because this person, if they're not here, it's all right, because I have to, you got to feed the OCD. I've got to rip off all the little thingies.
What's the amount? Do I need it? Am I at a D&D dice? Are you above D&D dice? Because we can't do a phone thing.
Yeah, hold on.
Both of us are on our phones. We might need to pick that Saturday.
Oh, we could do that.
Just saying, we might need to pick that Saturday since we're both on our phones. I mean, I can leave my phone and open the giveaway, but then I don't know how I'd tell you what won. So we might just
do that.
Do the replay giveaway on Saturday, both.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because there's 25 people, so we'll just do the pick. We'll pick because this make a difference. We're going to pick the winner for that on Saturday. This gets you 10 entries, so we'll just pick that on Saturday. All right, so we'll do
that makes more sense. So we don't have to worry about I didn't consider we don't have the.
We're both using our phones, so we don't have the comment, the number generator going. All right, so let's see. Let me go on
45.
Let me go in the tool. We got 45 people that have.
All right, everyone's wrote family, and it's looking pretty solid. It's staying at 40. Oh nope, it just went up.
46, 47. Hold on.
Every time I make a comment, like, oh, I'm going to count, and then it goes up. All right, so let's let it 47. We'll let a few more come in. If you haven't written family at this point, write it. We're still at 47. If I get 3 more, we're good to pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 1, 2,
48.
3, 4,
Yep, 49.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It went up to 50, so it's still going up. So give it a hot sec. 51.
While it's going up, I know I talk about this all the time, but I've been having a really hard time lately. And I want you all to know in the community, I'm going to try to do it without crying.
Yeah.
You make me feel better. That's all I'm going to say. You make me feel happy. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Rusty's
I'm having
had some sad stuff happen, and you guys, your friendship, and support and love is helping very much because, yeah, there's that. All right,
Thanks,
we're
Mom.
at 53. What?
I said, thanks, Mom. I keep calling you Mom because I want everyone to, I don't think everyone here now knows that you're Mom.
I'm the mom.
But
yeah.
a lot of people show up in our chat for a first time and don't recognize that we are mother and daughter.
Yeah. But that's why I took over, because I could tell, I could hear your voice. But the love that you guys are showing really, the love that we show one another does so much more, and the ripple effect of it as well does so much more for each other than we even will ever know. And that's you guys to us, you guys to one another, other channels. This whole community really does so much more than any of us will ever really know. All right, we're sticking up now. I said sticking at 43 and it went up to 454. All right, we're going to pull it. You ready, guys? Because then we're going to go. I got to go let my chickens in. They go in the coop by themselves now. They're such big chickies. And that is definitely a rooster. So Justice is a rooster. Okay, Bonnie, AZ Bonnie. That's for 2 notebooks.
Email me. I've got I've got 2 Pride notebooks that just say Pride. One's black, one's tan. I've got a pink one that has a Pride rainbow on it, and I have a Viking. So you can pick. You can either, if you write in the chat,
again real
see
quick.
it. It's one
Show
black
Bonnie
or white.
Again. Oh, I like that one. Ooh,
black or
like
white. Black or white Pride. A Viking that's super prideful.
That's cool.
Because Vikings would. Not really, but we'll pretend.
Okay, might be.
And then rainbow.
Yeah. Yeah, just let her know.
And I'll make more of the peen butterflies because it seems like a lot of people want those.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
I'll make more of those.
Thank you, Zoila.
There's a
Bonnie
few different ones.
email.
I forgot how many. I forgot how many of those type of butterflies I looked up and saved. I got a lot of them, so I'll make more of those.
Okay, just real quick here. I know our channel is 18 and older. We do a little bit of risque stuff, as risque as YouTube will allow and still monetize us. But we do have senses of Nutterfly. Oh my gosh, Heidi. That's perfect. It's a Nutterfly. Holy Toledo, it's perfect.
Hold on. I need to write down a random Rusty real quick.
Yeah. Nutterfly. I can't get past that. That's great. But we can do and are willing to do that kind of stuff. So, we're adults. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever feel shy around here about things. And if you are prudish, which is fine, that's fine. But I think we kind of weaned out anybody that's kind of like that. I think that our group that we have here is pretty much all, in the same place, so you're not leaving early. I would never leave. Oh, Anna, you're the best. We're going to let you all go. It's 6 after Eastern Standard Time.
It's 6 after. Remember, we might move to another platform, but we'll always stay on YouTube. But we might, speaking of what Mama G just said, we might open up another platform because we can be a lot more vocal on Instagram and TikTok than we can here.
You're right, Jessica. It is challenging us.
The universe is challenging us. That is 100%. It's
you have a blessed day.
Everyone I spoke to it's tactilely in the air. The challenge that we are all facing is tactilely in the air around us because it's big, because it's small, because it's
can't get past it. Yeah.
Public, because it's local, because every aspect about it is rough on us. And us helpers, which I do feel like a lot of people in this community are what I call helpers. Those are people that exist in this world that are here to be helpful to anyone that needs it anytime. And that's what I was raised to be that. Hi, Frankie. I haven't found a new flash drive. Everyone I know was raised to be that, of a helper. And everyone that needs to leave, but I'm going to end on this one. There are humans that exist in this world that they know when they are born that they're here to help everyone they possibly can around them. And they know this. I'm one of them. Mama G is one of them. Many people in this world are one of them. Their only goal is to aid as many people as possible, aid as many beings as possible, aid as many animals as possible. Helpers exist in this world, and I know this world is dark and heavy, and I know this world is full of so much unnecessary hate and other things. But remember, helpers exist, good exists, and there's always going to be people like Mama G and I that want to help everyone be good. I'm going to cry again. Sorry, guys.
And lift it up and accept like the prayer. We have the turbines going up. I've been fighting them for almost 20 years. They're here. They're building them right now. They're going to be towered over my house. I'll show videos. That's caused me a lot of anxiety, but I had to give that up. And you can change the things that you have the power to change. And hence the sun bunnies. Exactly, Ms. C. She makes the sun bunnies. And when you sent that to Tony, the perfect time, my father had passed. I mean, it just, these things do happen. And whether you want to call it your higher spirit, God, Allah, whatever, is tap into that, but also know the prayer that if you can change it, do your best to change it. If you can't change it, the turbines, they're all over us, Heidi. I fought them to the state level of New York. I fought, and it took a big toll on my health, but not just me, a lot of people I know that whatever, but I can't do anything about it. So I'm going to have to give it up and lift it up and let it go, because harboring it and holding it.
You try, and you put every ounce of effort you could into it. You've done all the things you could over the years. You fought these. You put in a valiant effort to make the people around us aware of everything and aware of what was happening. And that in itself is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
All right. So I love you all. I think we're going to go. It's time now.
The other prayer that I like really quick is because my mother was a Bible teacher. I was brought up Methodist. I all of that, very, very Christian. And the other one was and I don't remember the prayer, the name of it, but was when the guy walking on the beach, or the footprints, I think it's called Footprints, and I got goosebumps. And we had that hanging in my house, and it really struck me. But it's, when the guy says, why, in the footprints of his life, oh, thank you so much, Bonnie. That's so much appreciated. Why, when I was struggling so hard, there's only one set of footprints. And he says, well, that's when I was carrying you. So yeah, we're here. If we can help carry you, we will. All right. We're still strong enough to handle it, even though sometimes we're having a rough time and we don't have the spoons. We'll tell you that we don't have the spoons.
So I'll say this, because I know I'm crying and it's like a thing. Just deal with it.
Yeah.
Even when I'm at my lowest, anyone in need will take precedence to anything else I have going on in my world. So reach out. I'm here for you. No one should feel the struggle and feel alone. No one should feel the struggle and feel alone.
I think feeling alone, feeling that you are alone, and it is true, Beth. Tears, crying and laughter releases the same emotional toll. So they are cleansing.
Yeah.
But I think feeling alone is one of the most sad and unnecessary feelings. So if you know somebody that's lonely, dopamine, exactly.
That's why so many, like most of the customers at my shop that love me the most are like 60-plus-year-old men that don't have anyone else in their life. So they're not rude. They're not weird. They just get super excited that things are legal here. And they're like, let me tell you about my plants. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about what's going on.
You're a young girl and they're social. And men don't get together like a lot of women. And I don't mean to sexualize, but especially older gentlemen tend to not be as open about their emotions. So, oftentimes, unfortunately, they hang out at the local gin mills and stuff because they don't know how to do that. Like women, we get together, we'll cry in one another's arms, we'll have a cup of tea together and bitch and complain and all that. But anyway, we love you guys so very much.
I love you.
One is the loneliest number, Missy.
I love you.
Yeah.
ALL. I love you all.
Love you. Yeah.
That's why I love you.
Yeah. ALY.
And I'm not sorry I cried. I'm not sorry I showed emotions.
No, I'm glad you did because
you need to recognize that this is real and people are real.
Yeah.
We're all dealing with things.
You've had a tough 2 days, kiddo. And it's perfectly okay. Now that was very cathartic for you. All right, guys, on that cathartic note, we do love you. If you can, be there Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going live again. We will be picking all the winners for the giveaways that we offer on a monthly basis. And we love you guys.
Don't forget to support our Anastasia tomorrow on Dee's Live.
Yes, Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. Yes. Go love on Anna.
To support our Anna.
Yeah. And Dee.
And Dee.
But Dee gets all the love because they're going to go there. But
Anastasia's on there this time, so we want to support them both.
And it's good to
see. I love you all. You're wonderful.
Thank you guys.
And please do remember.
Dee dropped her link, so if you don't have it, she's picking it up. Pick it up right now. You can pop over there. But we love you guys. Okay. Be well.
And before we end, while I'm crying, let me end this on this one thing. Every single person in your world is happier with you being here than being gone. Just know that always. And now we can end the live.
And let them know that if you know someone that's struggling with that, let them know that them being in your life is very important. And we don't want to go too much into that because that's another topic.
Thank you all. I appreciate all the love that was given to me today.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, we all love you, Rusty. And everybody cares about you. Tata. Alley Cat Kimberly did it for you. Tatas for now. Hey, bye-bye, guys, and see you Saturday. Have a wonderful night. Try to stay cool as best as you can. Do your best. Sit in a nice ice-cubed tub. All right, guys.
Yep.